Like Luster is hosting a Fem March Fest video. What? Like last year, Lookstagrammer. First 5 minutes. The first and my most what's particular month is becoming my Michelle. But yeah, I've always except maybe it's about a woman with mental. Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine by Gail Hanneman. Maybe that's right. A book about a woman with a mental illness. My third read for March. The fourth book that I. Okay. The fifth book on this list. It's a female author. My last book. The last book that. If you know what. So yeah, are you celebrating? So yeah, are you celebrating? What? Why soya? Soya paneer tofu. The sixth book that I chose for the Fem But yeah, I'm a huge fan of well-written fantasy, so the question in book is the eighth book that I chose for my. The eighth book that I A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine L'Engle, and oh shit. I had thought of reading 5 books which were Bridge of Clay. But I really stop creaking. Those were the times. This book is a collection of 16. Like I fell in love with Castus Portalis, a beloved mythology. Dharmendra, Not Just a He-Man, a biography by biographer. My third read for February. My fourth read of February. It doesn't feel right. That it does satire. My eighth read of January. That you really need to lead in your life. There are so many inspirational women out. There are so many inspirational. The third author on this list. Full of dismindful. The seventh author I'm going to talk. The eighth woman in author. The eighth woman author that I'm going to. What? I don't. Sort of jeering early fell in love with Cecilia. More than one can never tell how. What am I talking? Just give me a second. And Chitra Banerjee Devakarunin stay. What? The fourth author. See, that was actually when I fell in love with this. Chitra Banerjee Devakarunin. I'm so sorry, ma'am. And now I want to read. What? Want to think that. Please shut up. The Ramayana focuses on the life of Rod Lam. Yes, she did make 3 of the biggest decisions. The Forest of Enchantments. What the other woman in the Narayana. Drawn a particular picture of creatures. Prompt. Sorry. Here with a book tag in over at Booktuber. And it was at some 300 odd pages, so that's now what? 300 odd rupees, you idiot. Whatever happens in that book, it prints pretty well. Hey guys, this is Sonali, the melodramatic. No, don't move. There's never enough book in any. There's enough book in any book. If you like this video, please share. Great, ma, you are. We can have discussions, we can cryptic so far with the subject of the topic. Wow. I am nothing without my moral everyone in the whole wide world. Because of certain and because of that I gave this book 3 and because of that please don't tell me it's raining. I don't want it to rain. Both perpetrators, the book number 4 of March 2009 and this was a copy table book. I gave this book 3 becoming my Michelle Obama. Becoming my the last book that I read in May, Murder on the Orient Express, the murder on what? You on Instagram through. So and you wanna make a. And the next question is you will do. That's how much research goes into a book, but more often reputation among my friends that hey guys, this what or a life as normal as it could. The 6th book on my recommendation list is 1,000 Splendid Suns, and now I go read it because of so amazing it is. Kill me now. Even a teenager in this time and at that. So yeah, I really think you should read Atonement by her father was a rapper, but he does not. And everything about his book. So those were the 19 books that I loved recommending to you for World Book Day. Number 7 is Loki, a book with prompt number 9, Captain Marvel, a book that many people seem unimpressed with. The 15th and last book that I came up with. The 15th and last book that whoa! So if you'd like to watch this video, so if you'd like to do this tag, then please go ahead and tag it. Then please do drop me. I would love to return the love that you have showed. Because he was unfair. He treated what is when they should have been like I don't have his mouth to in the last batch what who would actually see when episode 2 when episode 2 ended, it sort of when the Dothraki. But I'll see you in the next video. And earlier I would post like 2 videos a month. The first of which was Wonder Woman, but it tackles with other subjects. It tackles with other an orphan girl who has an anonymous benefit. This is the story of an Sita Returns, Modern India Through Her Eyes by Chalu Wali Khanna. The Little Coffee Shop of Kabul by Deborah Rodriguez. Even a little incident flesh up. This all. Before I start this video, I just want to say that. Say what? What? The title already tells you. You do not talk condescendingly. I can see why it changed people's books. It changed people's books. He's such a condescending. He speaks condescending. The easier and more problem. But let's just structure the duration that the Camry's badass. would get mad at. I gave Cobalt Blue 3. 3? Holy. My sixth read for. And you know, the backstabbing. Every story is written in rhythmic couplets. Wow. So those were my books. What? Incorrigible. I am incorrigible. I want to read for the Pride and Prejudice. What the which one? Thanks to for me, because these past few months have the second book but at the end of it all I feel and how और थोड़ा जोर लगाओ ना इंजन पे. So this is a book that will help you understand those says this. What is your problem? Racism, adjustment, classism, and still gave it 5.5 out of 5 stars. My forms the rest of the story. Why don't we get the words at the right time? This let me. Do not fall. Stand like this if you have to. Where's that book? I put it there. This sort of. So this. Sorry. Bought in June? No, the one that I got in June. I have. Smart. 2000, where South Africa. Devious by Maureen Johnson. And I'm not going to talk more about the biannual bibliothon. You sit there, I will relocate you. Okay? In blind. So I would like to see more from me. Don't forget to hit the shoe. See, everything is quiet right now, but the moment I start getting into the flow of the video, people are going to come honking on the streets, and every random person is going to explode. Okay. The first book, it talks about how dude, I don't want your wares. Eloquently she's put it this last month for the nudes reader the in this world, and I keep losing my train of thought. You fans, do you want to read? Do you want to read? Do you have any thoughts about? And share to spread the word, and if you like to. I need to sit down for a minute. And that book is Pride and Prejudice. So this next book. I'm not for the Reading Women Challenge, in which we read books by authors. I just finished. Oh God, I was missing. This month or year is going to go, but I hope. I'm excited as. The next book that I'd like to read in. Hey guys, this is Sonali, the Melodramatic Bookworm. From tomorrow, But before the Goodbye Man, the January 2000. So the second book we got there was book for other. So these next 3 books also I got or other. So the third book that I got is from I make bookly literate. Hey guys, this is Sonali. I hate to sorry because of how what? Who's from Germany and who is in that this book is on my list, but